Hello YouTube, searching for signal, coming at you with a tool review Tuesday. Right here we have pretty much the most important tool if you're a satellite technician, the impact. Obviously what you get with an impact that you don't get with a hammer drill, torque. That has 1800 and I believe 25 inch-pounds, so that puts it just over 150 foot-pounds of torque. So, and that's obviously in speed setting 3. This tool, DCF 887, comes in at about 5.3 inches from your, your chuck here all the way to the back. Pretty short. It actually, I think it beats out the, oh no, it doesn't beat out the Milwaukee 2753, but almost. I want to say 2.1 pounds without a battery, very light. I do have the Milwaukee 2753. It's actually being fixed. I shipped it off to Milwaukee, or am about to ship it off. Something happened, snapped, something. I'm hard on my tools. I don't baby them. I use them. What I like more about the Dewalt than I do about the 2753, a few things. Obviously, the lights. I like the 3 lights, 3 LEDs. The Milwaukee just has the one underneath here, about where my finger's at right now. Both obviously have delayed. It says 20-second delay. I think the I want to say the Milwaukee has a 10-second delay. I might be wrong on that. I want to say between the grip, if you have smaller hands, I think you'll like the Dewalt better than the Milwaukee. I have a little larger. I do prefer the Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a little heavier at 3.1 pounds for the bare tool, but I've been using Milwaukee for a long time, so I'm just used to them. But it doesn't mean this tool is at all inadequate. This is very, very capable tool. Dewalt makes a great impact. Now this is the brushless version. Obviously you can see the XR for Dewalt brushless motor. 20 volt max, which everybody knows. If you're watching this video, you should know. It's not really 20 volts. It's 18 volts. It's just kind of a marketing hoopla. Another thing I like about the Dewalt over the Milwaukee has a push button selection for speed, or I guess transmission, whatever you want to call it. This has the actual physical button, or the switch. You go to 1, 2, and 3. 1's going to get you 240 inch-pounds. Speed setting 2 is going to get you up to 1500, and then obviously speed setting 3 is the full 1825 inch-pounds. As a technician, I usually never take it off 3. I can just feather the trigger if I'm doing a little more delicate work. But just keep it on 3, and I'm carrying my tool belt with my little gun hook. Sometimes on the Milwaukee, it'll actually push the button for my speed setting, and then I'll take it out to put in a lag bolt, and it's on speed setting 1, which is obviously inadequate. As far as the rest of the tool, there's nothing. If you don't have an impact and you're in this line of work being cable tech or satellite tech, you are working too hard. These are phenomenal tools. You can see I have multiple. Now obviously the only one to actually use as a technician in the satellite industry is the 2453. This one goes up to 100 inch-pound or 100 foot-pounds, 1200 inch-pounds. See, math. This one will be my backup right now while the other one's getting fixed. Still adequate. It's going to drive a lag bolt in. It's not going to be nearly as quick as a 18 or 20 volt impact, but this one gets into obviously smaller spaces if I'm working on a vehicle, or as a backup. It's just there in case if I'm working in the rain, which obviously all satellite technicians work in the rain. This will either shut itself off or get a little too wet, so I go to the backup, and I sometimes just get out of the rain, let it dry out. And obviously I have the other impacts. I won't go over those too much. Those are more on the mechanic side or other trade side. That's pretty much it as far as what I can say about this tool. It's amazing. You need to have one. If you don't, like I said, you're working too hard. Alright guys, if you liked the video, please subscribe, hit like, do what you do. Talk to you guys later.